Thank you, Coach. From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New England Patriots and the Miami Dolphins. It's the marquee game of opening weekend, and off we go on a Sunday night on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll start here with Jackson. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line. But I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
On second down now, it's Jackson. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Routes and shit. I don't know. What, Brady?
Yeah, extra routes and shit.
Yeah.
The quarterback and shit.
Yeah, that shit dope. That shit dope. Everybody should be able to do that.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
Yes, sir. I ain't playing no more, bro. I'm tired of losing because of Madden. I'm tired of this shit. I need to be in so much of a league. It doesn't even matter what Madden do.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's a cornerback in for the sack. Tre'Davious White. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
No, I switched the... Thank you.
Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10.
I was going to make that nigga X Factor, but I'm like, nah, I need X Factor old lineman out here. I need X Factor old lineman.
Now the longtime Patriot, it's LeGarrette Blount. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. Brady gives now to Blount.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
To throw, it's Brady. And that's complete. It's Watson. And they work this near the 5 and he'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6
You
to
just
the 5.
felt like he was going to spin.
That run didn't
Spin
get
his
very
hot
far,
touchdown.
when you're looking at his
Like,
dimensions, he's a little bit
if
on
he
the
spin
smaller
his hot this
side.
touchdown.
He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed.
Yeah, that shit crazy. That shit just pissed me off in the playoffs.
And the
I
ball
was just playing
smack dab on the 5-yard line.
man.
Here's second
I
and
had
goal.
like 2 picks. This game is terrible.
Now it's Sproles. And he's going to get 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is the time you go play action, throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. On now the Miami field goal unit. Less than an extra point it's in here. This is an 18-yarder. And his kick is good.
I'll take the points. Ain't nothing on the board, man. I always take the points when it's 0-0.
But at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it. Because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield.
I might beat you
Mission accomplished.
3-0.
Points on the board.
That's why I always take points. When it's tied up, I'm always going to take the points, bro. I got to find some more run plays, though, in red zone.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember
Bo Jackson?
if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, that could be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Well, at least he made everybody even this time from the beginning. I was struggling with Daniel Jones forever.
They'll run with Jackson. And he's got room. It's a foot race. 30. 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A great effort there. 71 yards. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Matter of fact, what's crazy is that he's in no Madden game, except for the old ones. Now, he's not even in the
set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Bo not even in mud, right?
This is fielded a couple yards deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
Can't use my plays, I can't play.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. Brady now on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Rashawn Gary. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now Brady. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half, and if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Sugar! Ready? 58 to Mike, 58. 58. Hey, Charlie! Regular! Let's go!
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And that is incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
Player was back there? Oh, thank you. Just keep letting him bounce.
And this will be taken at the 13. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Patriots take over. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
You already know I like when people trying to set up.
That's all right. I got you.
Tuck it and run. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down.
Man, what made you get back? You just had to take a break for a little bit or something?
Hell yeah, man. Just, like, bro, like, I play the game, but damn, like, I'm losing because of the game.
On
like,
3rd down, this is Jackson. And he's going to
because of
have
the
the
game.
first
Like,
down yardage to the 35. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down. You talked about the need for them to establish the run early. They've been able to do that here in the first half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback. Let's all get together and run it and take the pressure off.
Just let everybody play. Yeah, but even if the power's not in there, the block shit is still going to be the same. You know, they still going to break tackles. They just won't be able to juke and spin and stuff like that.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
I don't like, you know,
on the carry, it's Jackson.
I'd rather somebody beat me because they good, they doing better shit than me, they catching me.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game in the last 4 plays.
Then you got niggas all happy like,
so far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground.
That shit crazy.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
They beat you or shit, and they be like, bro, you literally won because of this game.
And this throw will be intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point. His first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
58, come on. 58, come on. Here we go. 58.
So after the INT, it's Brady. And this is caught. It's Greg Olsen.
Holy
and he'll
shit.
get up to the 43-yard line.
I'm doing routes, right? And that's not...
One of the advantages
that's
of
not even a route because of this nigga, bro.
See the play develop
no, because I thought I was
the
doing...
disadvantages,
Yeah, I thought I was doing a regular
they can hit you with it.
route,
Sometimes
and he just did
the
a
corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Fuck.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on
I
second
might
down.
have to switch to luck, bro. I might have to switch to luck, bro. I ain't gonna be able to do this.
Brady. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
Yeah, like you putting him in the post. I
Now
tried to
a
do a
first
regular
down
out route.
pickup of 8.
And he put him in the post.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
I gotta look at the fucking buttons now.
Hey, Alabama.
58, come on.
Yeah, I gotta look at the fucking buttons, bro. I'm taking my time.
Shotgun now for Brady. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Kenny Galladay is intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a third down and 6 to go.
Hey, 66.
From the gun, it's Brady.
Come on, man. This is the man shit I'm talking about, man.
They had enough yards for the first down, but a clutch hit right there defensively. Jars it free.
Man, this shit is crazy, man. This is what I be talking about, man.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now. As
Can't
he'll
never
kick
just
it away
play,
for the
man.
second time.
That's why I don't even want to play this shit, bro. No matter how hard you play, bro, it could be a good game.
This is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
If anything, that should have been a fumble, bro. Like, come on, man. This is Madden, bro. Like, you just got to look at it and just say, all right.
The pass at the line, ready to go. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Fucking me up. This is what happens in the
that play a
Falcons game.
success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second
like,
down.
He threw it right up the middle. I came up there to
play.
try to catch the pick, and my dude ain't do shit. And then he did another one and got a touchdown. I'm like, yeah, this shit crazy, man. I can't. That's why I be giving up, bro. I don't be wanting to, but.
You see me, I ain't win no Super Bowl this season.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. On the draw, it's Jackson. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
Be having opportunities and shit. Because a lot of times I be making horrible reads and just throw it right to niggas. But a lot of times, man, it be good read, right there, wide open, drop.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score.
Oh, I don't know. No, it's just he got the route shit. That's it. And he not even.
We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in Week 1. Cunningham. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The linebacker, Darius Leonard, applied the heat. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Thank God for this fucking defense.
Yeah, you got some good defense. You do? Well, I'm not a bomber, so I ain't worried about that. I'm not a bomber, so. I don't know. I rarely bomb. I bomb.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
From the 29, Brady. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
How the fuck I can't motion, bro?
Hey, goal 66.
That shit pissed me off right there when he said that.
Go.
Here's Brady. Now he'll escape.
Slow ass. I'm about to switch him for luck.
To go with it, and he goes down.
Cornerback right there.
I gotta get luck, bro.
He fucking get shit out.
Yeah, he fucking.
He's throwing shit too, ain't he?
Yeah, that would have been the 1st down, bro.
I thought it was.
Nah, he's 64 speed, bro.
Ooh.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. The Dolphins will send out the punter now. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. This is brought in at the 21. A good return there, 17 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
You like that formation, huh?
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense. Get a couple of first.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
He tried to get that pass interference.
That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly.
A throw for Galladay is going to be intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
1-on-1. Might have been pressing box.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
I ain't the only one got a cold. I ain't going to be the only one got a cold. Pull some shit up. You say you ain't playing so long?
I ain't playing so long, yeah. Since you've been in the fucking playoffs.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
57 to Mike. Mike 57. Got you. I got you, son. I got you, son. 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Guys, it's game situation. Let's go.
Throwing again. Cunningham. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. This is caught. Time here in our initial Sunday night telecast of the new season. As we send you
and it was the wrong nigga that caught it too. That shit crazy.
At our EA Sports
one went in the touchdown, the other one went out of bounds. This game's terrible. I ran over there for dear life.
Fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
Yeah, that shit looked good. I thought it was a touchdown, bro.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Oh, shit. That was crazy. Oh, shit. Yo, this game, bro. Oh, man. It got its ups and downs, I guess.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll run it with Sproles. And some room to maneuver. He'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Right there.
A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
Sproles 94.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Here's one.
Right back.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks.
That nigga went right back. That's what's up.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit.
Right.
They've got them frustrated right now.
Good anticipation, because you definitely ran right back. Like, nah, you ain't getting that. Nice.
They run on first down with Jackson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
They'll run again with Jackson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. How about that? Their quarterback with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
You have a 98 motherfucking corner that was a touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Fuck caught this nigga. That's crazy.
He's fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
DRC shouldn't be super fast, though. Oh, he young again. Oh, all right, yeah.
Yeah, 95.
Yeah, I got to get Brady out of here.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. And an alley to run. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
Your team fast.
Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots.
That's what it is.
It's just their first, so 2 remaining
is fast
as they
as
bring
shit.
one here in this
I can't get away.
quarter.
Got a 94 speed fucking little ass Sproles and he can't get away? What's going on around here?
11 feet. Call. Out.
To throw his line. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack there by Bradley Chubb.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
11 feet. Motion. Thumbs up. Hey, zoom.
Throwing on 2nd and long.
Oh, my God,
Under
bro.
pressure again, and down he goes again. Rashawn Gary able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
Block shit or something. I couldn't even get in. Get out.
Man, y'all got me live as hell.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Throwing is one. They'll be caught by Rice. Well, they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's fourth down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though.
You got T.Y. Hilton? I ain't worried about all that speed stuff. Yeah, I'm not really worried about the speed stuff.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, get into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. And not much there at all as he'll get this only up to about the 11. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12.
I'm not so crazy about where they decided to run that play, but I like the play itself because if you continue to run it and show it, you're going to create openings that you hope to exploit later in the game.
On 3rd down, it's Jackson. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down.
In here. Like, you can
The Patriots send out their punter.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's some real shit, but
away.
I hate when I lose because of...
And he'll keep this one away from Sproles as this is angled toward the sideline.
Yeah, like it's,
so out of bounds
real
on the
shit in here. That's why I like the game, but it's a lot of
right
easy shit.
right at the 35-yard line here. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11. On 1st and 10, Locke. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Damon Harrison bringing in 341 pounds of power for the sack.
Needed one more second, bro.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the 4th. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
I like the comments is be saying it like, oh, pass protection has been the problem all night long. They haven't done anything about it.
Luck now to throw. He'll get this one to Galladay. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 10.
Bang, bang! Bang, bang! Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
On us.
Out of the gun, lock. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Melvin Ingram dropping the hammer off the edge.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
I don't know. I just let go of the turbo.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Let's get it.
It's a 7-yard pickup. They'll be looking now to 3rd and 6.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
From the formation you did before, I was already doing adjustments for that, and then when you did the audible, I was stuck. So I was like, oh, I can't move.
Under 4 to play now. Clock running. 3rd down. Now Cunningham. And the catch made by Hilton. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter. He's been terrific so far.
I just can't do certain stuff.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut it. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy...
Horrible fucking throw. Oh, man. This nigga be whistling the shit out of me. I gotta figure something out.
I'm ready. I think I actually did.
The field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, if there got to be casualties at times, we're trying to win a game.
I know how to beat you, but I can't do it.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey, Wahoo!
You got tight right there.
Back to throw. Love. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
Luck now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Sproles. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. Casey Hayward makes the tackle. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
Again, they'll run it. Again, it's Sproles. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
622. Check. Alert. Ground right.
Mike, 58, right there.
Lock. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, there's a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, deep ball, short ball, and that was a deep one there. They're making plays on the football, contesting everything.
Hey, seam 6.
58 to Mike, 58.
2nd and 10, Luck again. Open man is Galladay, complete. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Undercrush. Monday.
58 to Mike.
Hey, check.
Here's Luck. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
11 Z. 11.
Watch the shit. Hey.
Again, Luck. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
If I could do my other shits with this shit, I think I got you, bro. It's just...
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing on 3rd down, Luck. Man open, Rice. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 13-yard line. Of course, remember, you need a touchdown here and a field goal.
Doesn't matter the order, but they have to get it done and get it done fast.
Here's Sproles. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Luck. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Good game, brother.
And that one, Charles, is just going to about wrap up what was no doubt a dominating defensive performance.
Yeah, I don't care what team it is. Okay. I don't care who you play, whether they're strong offensively or not. Just giving up 3 points in the NFL,
people gotta play different people
that's absolutely a dominant performance and one that they can build on.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he's going to get this up to the 24-yard line.
Wide receiver, what?
A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
Well, that last run for a first down, it really should be the last straw for the defense. I don't care how many they've had in the box. They need to add more people.
What? Oh, Lord, man.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. Give him 10 yards on the keeper, and it'll lead to a second down.
He's going to be running with this. He's running.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 34-yard line.
That's okay. Good game. I'll be ready. Be ready next time. You're in the division now, too? Lord.
Yes, sir.
An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock, and this is 2nd and less than a yard.
Check 26, check 26.
On 2nd down, this is Jackson. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect